All right. So tell me how you like using the Kindle.
Well, I like the fact that it read it out to us. We didn't have to read from the book, and how they like talked, like as they was talking to us, like how pitched voices have it read it on.
Right. And you use different voices?
Yeah,
Good. And did you say you use different speeds?
yeah. I used the normal speed the whole time.
Use the normal speed the whole time. And what did you like the best about it? Just the voices?
The fact that it read it to us, we had to read.
Okay. Now, were you already used to using stuff like that, or
Nah, I wasn't used to it.
now did you have was it hard to get used to it?
Nope.
Do you have technology like that at home?
No,
No.
Had you internet at home? Had you ever used the Kindle before?
no. I've never used a Kindle before.
All right.
Marcus, do you have internet at home?
Yes, I have it.
5 minutes. It started.
Yeah, it started
Kinda
off
sound
it sounded like a
normal.
robot.
Oh.
Do
sorry.
you think that you process the information better by listening to it?
Yes. Well, kind of. Yes.
Did you?
I mean, I think I processed it about the same as if I had read it myself, but reading it to me helped.
Like, do you think it was beneficial to have to listen to it and to be reading at the same time? Like, was it easier for you to focus?
It was easier for me to focus when it was reading it to me because usually when I read by myself without listening to it, I get sidetracked and it makes me start thinking about other things and I stop and it takes me longer. But when I was listening to it, it kind of it kept going, so I had to keep going with it to pay attention. So I thought it was easier.
Alex, do you have a Kindle
If you
at
think of
home?
any.
No, I don't.
Do you have friends that have them, and have you ever played with one before or used one?
Yes, I have some friends that have them, but I mean, I've never really asked them to look at their Kindle. But
Okay, Bubba, how did you feel when you found out you were going to get the Kindle?
Good, I might have to read the book.
So it's still reading, it was just electronic.
Yeah, when I read to myself, I don't get it quick. I forget when the Kindle was reading to me, I knew what I was reading.
Right. Now, when the Kindle was reading to you, were you following along with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
And do you think that again, same thing, that it was harder to be distracted? By having them by listening to it and reading it, you really had to focus?
I
Or
wasn't that distracted, listening to it. I got
Right.
information
Yeah.
and I was reading it to myself.
Good.
do you wish that it was more interactive, that you could have touched it kind of like an iPad, or that it would have been more like that you could have asked questions and so forth with it, or highlighted pieces? Was there a part that you
Yeah,
wish?
it would have been better if we had touch like an iPad.
Right.
I feel like because we are used to having touch phones and stuff, that I'm used to touching things more without using buttons. But
Right.
I mean, I adjusted to it fine.
Do you think that if you had the ability to highlight on the Kindle and to take notes and so forth, and some people can write in the margins and you can't do that on the Kindle, do you think that would have helped you mark where things were so you could go back to it and stuff? Would you have used that feature or not?
Highlighting would have been okay, but I think the main thing was not knowing what page I was on. And that was probably the main problem. But highlighting would be nice too if it was my Kindle.
Right.
Right.
When y'all read a novel on your own, do you annotate in the margins or underline words or do anything like that?
Not
And
usually.
is that because usually the texts are owned by the school and you can't write in them?
I mean, I usually just take notes on a separate sheet of paper or something if I was going to.
Do y'all think that listening to the Kindle read to you while you follow along, do you think that improved your reading fluency at all? You think it
Yeah.
helped you?
I think so.
You mean reading aloud?
Like reading better? Like because you were reading, especially you who turned up the speed so that it was much faster than what you would normally read. Did you track along with the words on the page as it was reading to you? So do you think that improved your reading ability? Set it up a little?
I think that it would potentially make me read faster if I was reading on my own. Yes.
Good.
Did you, Marcus, did you use the slow? What pace did you do?
I used to manual pace.
So it wasn't too fast and you could follow along. preference? Because some people like to hold a book and they like the feeling of the book.
I don't think it'll do away with it. I think that there are some people that prefer reading over like other subjects. Like me personally, I prefer other subjects than reading. But
I mean, like actually having a hard copy of a book. Do you prefer reading an actual hard copy, or did you prefer reading it on the Kindle?
I prefer reading on Kindle because it was a new part of technology, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It's just different.
And different. than
it's more interesting. I think.
Yeah. All right. Good. All right. You guys got anything else?
Did you all like the ability to change the size of the text? Did that make any difference to you?
I made the text smaller, so it made the book go by faster. Actually.
I just
Yeah.
kept it as it was.
Yeah.
Turned it on.
Good.
Did y'all look at any of the other books that were on your Kindles, or just the one that you were assigned?
I looked at the titles, but I didn't actually click on
Yeah, I
the
just looked
books.
at the one that was assigned to us.
Cool. Did it make you curious about what was on those other books, or you just?
When we had it on pause, it'd help you, when you came back to the book, you could just push it and play from there, and you had the hard copy.
Mhm.
You had to find your place.
Yeah, that
The
was-
authors and stuff, they always had pictures. So they'd have a picture of Arthur Miller or something. Do you know what I'm talking about when you hit pause?
I didn't really.
You didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I went through the pictures.
Oh, you mean like when you first turn it on?
Yeah.
the
Is that when it
background.
turns on?
Yeah. It's not when you hit pause. It's when you turn it off and turn it back on. But yeah, actually,
Right.
I did look.
Right.
Okay, so you looked at those and thought, oh, that's who that is.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
different.
I did look at those.
Forget every
All right. All right.